Morning, morning, morning. Hope you guys are all doing well. Just a big reminder that everything we're about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is strictly just used to demo and paper trade. So let's get it. You guys should be able to see my screen now. Yeah, man, it has been quite the beautiful week for shorts. This is going to be a lot different stream. I'll probably keep saying that a whole bunch throughout the day with you all. For those of you that are members, it makes total sense why today is going to be such a different day. For us, everybody else, they won't be too used to what's about to happen today. And it could be probably the most boring stream ever. Unless we get some massive NFP bullish move here coming up, it's going to be a whole lot of doing nothing today. And that's one of the benefits of our system. Some people might not like it, but if we do not have a confirmation activation from our boxes, then we don't do anything. And I'll be talking to you guys through it as we go. And then just True Algo members, I'll do my best today that if I have more time, I will stay on longer with you all just to help guide things, because we've trended bearish so much through our system. It's been absolutely fantastic. And yeah, man, if you were playing during the Asia or London session today, you've had one of the best days ever. Like, it literally was. The tiny little moves through our day system, but you guys can see the gigantic red box. But I mean, not too long ago at 6 a.m. where everyone's hoping, where hope is not a strategy. I mean, our True Algo system put in a 147 handle ES move from the box, and you can't long or short down here at the bottom. So really, really good day. The Russell's been absolutely on fire the entire week. If you guys have been our Discord, I've been showing you every one of these moves as they've been activated. Just want to show you like how crazy the Russell is for the entire day. It's nuts, man. So just show you how many plays. Let me slide this over. There's one loss today. It's pretty wild. So even this little one, it looks probably small on your screen. I just want to show you like how good the system is. Like, check this out. So the average move on the Russell is 92 points. And sure enough, there's your bullish confirmation from the box. And then in exactly 45 minutes, it goes straight to 92 ticks and then reverses. There's zero reason for price to reverse here. And then 92 ticks. And then this is where your first loss is of the day, right there. Now, this is really cool too. Again, for those of you guys that are members, this will help you. Those of you guys that don't care, then this isn't for you. No offense. But like, our average stop loss with True Algo is 64 points on the Russell. But we do it based off of closes. So the loss on this one was 47. So it's about 33% less than the average short. And remember, 92 points, 92 points, 92 points. Cool. So that's almost 280 points. And then now you lose 47 points. But the coolest thing about our system, for those of you guys that are not members, and guys, you really should give this a try, is the fact that when you lose, it's because you're now supposed to go the opposite direction. So there's your next short on the Russell that runs exactly 92 points. And then look, there's no long here. It's just more box closes. And there's another short. And now you're in the True Algo bearish trend. So just let that bad boy run. This is the coolest thing. Like, look at this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times you've won. 1 time you've lost. You're net positive about 315 ticks. And then look at this play right here. This one, when it finally does run the average, it shoots straight through your take profit and just keeps extending further. So even if you just waited for that candle to close, you got 2x the average, but then it's the gift that keeps giving. Instead of it just going the very next 15, these are 15-minute candles, guys. That's 464 points. The average is 92. And then it keeps extending. Though I would have taught most of our members to be out right there. But, I mean, the full move is 822 points. And the biggest thing with our system is where everyone else is hanging in the balance, all the retail indicators this entire way are firing off bullish divergences. Everything is oversold, and they're going along like crazy. You can hold through that. And it's just, what an opportunity, man. And if you're asking, what do we do now? There is 0 things to do on the index futures. Like the entirety of the New York session, everybody, there will be nothing to do. I'll go ahead and check out some metals and things like that, like people are asking, and forex. But guys, I'm telling you, this entire stream is going to bore the living hell out of you. There will be nothing to do on index futures for a while. Cool. So moving on now, the euro, we have to always start with DXY. Right now, DXY is confirmed bearish. So, well, actually, no, hold on. Because we just hit this box right here. It was bearish right here, played out fine. Bearish from up here, played out fine. Had some bullish confirmations during the Asia and Euro session, which went perfect with the Euro on the right side. I have the Euro over here on the right. But right now, see how we hit this box? We had a bearish confirmation. It plays out perfectly, and now we have to be neutral. The reason why is you can't have a bearish candle hit the box below, because then we've already hit take profit. So DXY is now neutral. And then NFP is just about to print here in 8 minutes. And then you can see over here when we had this, I'll draw it, might be easier for you guys. Like right here is your bearish confirmation on the DXY. And then the bullish confirmation is right here on the euro. The average win on the euro is 36 pips. And we've already hit it. You see that? But then the box does exactly what it does. Hits our box, and then you're done. It's like you finally really know where take profits occur, and it's about being mechanical. So really fantastic opportunities today. There might be some plays we can do on forex during this NFP live stream, but again, not on the index futures. All you're going to keep seeing right now, and those of you that have been with me for a long time, like listen, there's been so many times where on this live stream with you all, we call exactly what's going to happen. So you got to understand there are rules, and that's why we're different than other things. This is all just sheer dropping. You see the red boxes, right? So as retail traders, and most people miss these moves to get down here, if we parabolically go straight vertical right now for NFP, we can't take it. That's literally a rule. Because the only way to take a long position is you have to get a bullish confirmation from a box. But these are color-coded for a reason. This is all red. And then I'll show you again here too, the dashboard. I have it turned off right now because I don't need it. But for other members, it loads automatically. You'll see right here, you're going to see red on top of red. So everything is telling us we are just at bearish reloads. You see this right here? So I won't chase this, and I teach our members not to chase this either. And here's the thing. If you're listening to me right now and you're not a member and you're thinking that's a bunch of BS, if you're going to chase this vertically upwards, then you never would have taken the shorts to get down here in the first place, because that right there, that box is a bearish confirmation. That is playing by the rules, and that provided almost 150 handles, guys. That's 600 ticks on the ES over 3 candles, almost 3 candles. So you got to follow by the rules. It's kind of like that John Wick quote, it separates us from the animals. We could get some nice plays on gold and silver. Silver is confirmed bearish, everybody. So silver is telling us we should get a bearish NFP. Ayub, I don't know what you mean by buy, sell. We don't do signals here. Other places do, and that's why you guys are here in the first place. Signals don't work. We will teach you how to move with our system, which is a lot better. Gold has the potential here for NFP to also confirm bearish. We've already been bearish from the upper side of our boxes. Oil's in a massive bear trend. Not financial advice. None of this is financial advice, but your gas tanks will be much cheaper to fill up come this weekend. But oil also, same exact story. You guys see it right here. This is our weekly system. There's your first short. If you miss that one, here's your next short. And then if you miss that one, here's another one down here, because you're just traveling through every single box. So 3 different opportunities to catch the massive shorts down on oil before they ever happen. You can't go long here. If oil goes, again, straight up right now during this NFP release, you just got to let it go. Crypto's the only thing that didn't trend with our True Algo system. So for Mello, who's asking, we got 5 minutes before NFP, guys. Just want to, again, most of you here, this isn't the first time you have our system. So you see how the stock market is insane right now with volatility. So, I mean, we have time really quick. I'll actually replay mode. I don't need to do it. We had bullish confirmations on ETH and bearish confirmations on Tether. over here on the right side to get us up to the box above. And then if you went long on Ethereum today, right around the London session, or Bitcoin at 84.6 or Ethereum at 1830, you literally longed a box above that's supposed to reverse price bearish. We call this a true algo trifecta. It's when you get a bearish confirmation across Bitcoin and ETH. You can see they're all hitting the same exact boxes. And then you have Tether hitting the opposite box, going the opposite direction. It's a trifecta. And you can see we did not get trapped at that high, which is so important. And by the way, that's a massive move too. Beautiful. But yeah, on crypto now, Bitcoin and Ethereum are in a bullish confirmation and Tether's in a bearish confirmation. So we are looking for Bitcoin and ETH to push up, if that helps you, Mr. Mellow Man. And as soon as we close on the opposite side of this little box, it's a loss, and then you go the other direction. So real simple. Stocks are all trending. I'm just laughing because of how far down they are. Again, this is not an area to long. If they do push up, it's totally fine. And we'll just let it go. And the 10-year has been absolutely perfect. You guys don't follow the 10-year, those of you watching this stream, unless you're a member with us. And for the True Algo members, Quetz, Mike, I've been showing you guys, man. The 10-year is trending. And sure enough, boom, these are $1,000 per tick. And you have trended bullish through our system. If the 10-year is going up, then everything else is going down. So, yeah, man. I might bore some of you guys who are not members. You're going to ask me for signals. You're not going to get them. But if you join our system, you would have been able to get these shorts in the first place. But yeah, man. Good stuff. Going to be a chill session. Congrats, Hassan. Yeah, I saw your wins too, bud. I'm just checking our Discord right now because I know not everybody's over here. Grab the link. Might do it. The stream might be really short too, just because of how where the system's at. Let me tag everybody. You guys doing all right today? All right. I'm back. NFP is going to release in about 2 minutes. You can see the euro is pushing up even further now, right side of your screen, and DXY is pushing down. If DXY, we've got less than a minute. If it can just close below this box, then DXY will be bearish and NFP will be bullish, because statistically, wherever DXY confirms, that's where NFP is going to run opposite for markets. So DXY is about to put in a new bearish confirmation. So we could get some relief here. Excuse me, on the push down. But there's no longs to be had. No matter what, you can't take longs on the index futures, everybody. And then gold stopped at the box, so you can't take any positions on gold. Silver still is telling us to look for lower. This is not the area to be adding into shorts. You need to get a reload from our box. Again, you can see this right here. Like, there's a short, pushes down, reload back from the box, big push down again. So down here is not the place to add into new shorts. Again, you got to follow your rules. And there's NFP release. You can see like this is going to be that release that doesn't have as much aggression because of how far down we are in our True Algo system. So it should be the most relaxed NFP you've ever seen. You can see DXY ended neutral. You see how it's closed right here on that box. It didn't close below it, so we don't expect much to happen from NFP. The euro already full take profit at our box. We just wanted 36 pips. That's what the stats give you. We've already gone over that, almost 2x the average. Actually, more than 2x. That's 82 pips on the euro. And then you see how, I mean this, guys, like how we can predict that like NFP and these things like that are not going to be as aggressive because our system, where we're at, it's really, really cool. That's why I said today's going to be boring. So I apologize up front, but if you had us beforehand, you could take advantage. Crypto folks, Mellow Man, you here, bud? Because you can call me out for BS, right? You just asked. Look, you guys think, if you think that this is a loss, then you shouldn't use our system in the first place. You see the long position that we just had activated? Look what we hit, and look where we stopped immediately. And on Bitcoin, I mean, I'm sorry it only pushed up $800, you know what I mean? But that is a win. And it's still confirmed bullish too, by the way. But you can see ETH already had that win straight up to the box really fast. And if you're going to participate during NFP, you got to be ready for aggression. So Brad is asking, can I talk about the targets on US 30 and on Russell? For some reason, they are not loading. 1 second. So we're going to have very bullish targets is what he's talking about. You're going to see them like up here. And I can put the stats on for you. You guys can, he's talking about these things right here. You see True Algo, beacons, and targets. Okay, there they are right here. So check it out. Everyone focus on the right side of my screen, right over here and right here. See those two targets? Let me put the stats on for you. So show statistics. This will show you the probability that these are going to be hit today. And then the ES and the NQ, they also have them. Look, everything has bullish. True Algo members, make sure you guys check what I put in the macro side about getting the relief after the key level that I just posted that was hit. So you see all these circles above price on all these assets, including US 30. So US 30, believe it or not, everyone, has a 90.5% chance right here to clear this today during New York. Lots of arrows on the right side of your screen. Okay? Even though price is unbelievably bearish, there's still a 90% chance for that to be cleared. And then if you zoom out, and this is really important, you guys see up here, there's ones from yesterday that we did not clear, and we had amazing short opportunities as well. I got to zoom out like crazy. I mean, those are all the way up at 42.4. You guys see them? And this is taught in our learning platform that when you miss True Algo beacons that have a 90% chance to be hit every day, then you're in a massive bear trend. You guys even said it. Like, I'll pull the chat log that we have in our live stream. But you guys said it yesterday when we didn't clear them. And now this is the second day. So what this means is, like, if you do not clear these today, because they have a 90% chance to be cleared, you're in a massive bear trend. But True Algo has already given you shorts to get down here in the first place. So is there a probability to hit these? Absolutely. There is still a 90% chance. So how do we get to these targets that are way up here? You can't go long from down here. You have to get a bullish confirmation above boxes. So for me, Brad, or BT, for those of you guys that don't know him, would be right there. So when price gets up here to 40,588, that would be the higher probability to get here. We still have to get through that box too, bud. So, and that's it. Again, like I said, it's going to be a very boring stream today, everybody. So I apologize, but rules are rules with our system. Ethereum and Bitcoin are pushing up more. So Mellow Man, if you're here, you can keep watching it. But you can see Tether's going absolutely as fantastic as well from a short perspective. You want Tether to go the opposite direction of your crypto coins. Silver did put in a new low on the live stream, everybody. It's not much, but just telling you guys again that the only thing you can do is go lower. Gold did go lower, but this isn't a short that we can take because you can't, again, you can't bend the rules. You can't hit one box and then close inside a box and it still be a position. You got to wait. Getting a really, really good bullish reversal now off of DXY. Reminders, zoom in. True Algo members. Again, if the newer folks, you guys don't get this, that's fine. Because I might confuse you. I don't cherry pick here. You see that close? It's a bearish candle, but you see, like, look how close. It does not close below the box. So that means the shorts are done. That's why I told you DXY would be neutral. And now it's getting a nice reaction from our system. And then if it closes up here, that would be a bullish confirmation. I'm going to get this out of the way, okay? And then you can see the euro, again, simultaneously, guys. Look at this close on the left side of your screen. And look at this hit on the right side of your screen. That's why we don't have a single chart up. We have two, because you have to build confluence. DXY with the euro is a confluence asset. Apollo, you'd have to ask the broker you have or do a quick Google search. Even if you're demo, like when you should be demo trading and paper trading. But it's a simple Google search for your broker. Really big bullish move on Microsoft. And then True Algo members, I don't want to confuse these other people because obviously they don't have our system, but you guys do. the stocks are going to be a real big inkling to whether or not we can get to those targets. So like you see Microsoft here, like getting a close above these boxes here, getting Apple to do the same thing, a really good massive push up. Let me check on Tesla. Amazon's on the left side right now. Move Tesla over. Man, telling people that they could get Apple at $190 a share is pretty insanity. People don't realize how far down we are already. Look at this. This is, oh my gosh, hold on. I got to make bigger candles. We are all the way down to the 2024 highs. This pre-market on Apple. God, such a good opportunity from a long perspective. Yeah, True Algo members, like, I don't want to stay on this too long with everybody else because I want to give you guys stuff that we don't throw out to them. Just make sure you guys check that chart that I posted right before I got on my macro charts update. Did copper put in a nice short? I can see Hassan's talking about. So for all of you commodities people, this is copper. So again, before the boxes load, you're like, did True Algo give me opportunities to short any of this? Like, we'll leave this here. I don't know. We'll see in a second. Sure does. God, it was perfect. There's not a single miss on copper today. Look, just to show you guys, and we do provide the stats for copper as well. This is the average move on copper. And then just zoom into this thing so you guys can really get a gist of how good the system is. You see, there's open. We push down to this box, bearish candles, so you can't go long. You can only look for shorts. There's your first short, and look, there's the average win. Boom, straight to the next box, 48 points. And then there is no bullish confirmation because when we do get the bullish candle up, you actually hit the box above. So that play is done. So you can't go long. And then all those retail traders at London session, right around London, get trapped and go long. And then boom, there's your next bearish confirmation on copper. And look, runs exactly the average move. And then the bullish candle close never closes bullish above the box. That's our rules. You guys have seen enough of our socials, even if you're not a member. Followed by another bearish confirmation below that box. And then voila. And then if you miss those, that is a bearish confirmation in the daily system. And then you can see it literally runs. There is nothing left. It's just downhill city. Good Lord, that last move. Look at the wick. Jesus Christ, man. 6% just on the last short position. Woo! As generational wealth is getting set up, everybody. Sunday's stream is going to be so good, man. So good on Sunday. It might be a longer stream too, guys, so you better just be ready. I'm excited to share it with you guys. Oh, it's going to be a good opportunity. You guys see with the indexes, if any of you guys are playing the indexes and right now you're trying to go long, you're going to keep getting punished. You see, again, we're just coming up to these True Algo boxes that are red, and then we are reloading shorts and pushing down. Hitting the red box, reload, and pushing down. US 30 almost got to it. You know what I mean? But like, you're just going to fight. That's why I said if things just go long, we can't chase it. We just let it go. But if you keep trying to claw back, look at the Russell. Again, perfect. The Russell has been the best asset this entire week. True Algo members, I keep trying to push you guys towards it. And if you look at the stats for Russell this week, it's like net positive like 12R, I think, for the entire week on a single account, 12R. It's pretty insane. God. Again, retail thinks they're going to get a long opportunity, hits the box from a reload standpoint, and then they get punished. Brad, for stocks right now, it's just box to box for stocks. It makes it easier too because of the Greeks. Because even if the stats get played on your stocks, the play with the Greeks might not run the option chain might not move enough in your favor. So that's why it's beneficial to just use box to box. Let me know if that makes sense. Gold's probably pushing down further, right? Yeah. So that means silver's going to push down lower. It means all metals. Remember we were just showing you on copper, Andrew? So all the metals kind of follow each other. And you see this red box here? So now we are trending bearish. I can put what's it called on? The dashboard. You'll see that the dashboard is going to flag a daily bearish trend through our system. And again, it just looks difficult for the newer people who are not a member because of how many boxes there are, because of how far prices move. But like, look, it's so incredible, man. Like the opportunities you get with our system. Like, guys, I can't stress this enough. Everyone wanting more and more all-time highs with True Algo, or sorry, because of True Algo, you get stopped. Look, you do not go higher than that on the weekly today. And it's the daily stacked on top of it. You're supposed to reverse here. And sure enough, boom. Even if you don't take the short, the most important thing the system tells you not to go long at the top. And all those people getting trapped at 3160, and now we're pushing down. And True Algo members, you know what I told you about gold and silver this week. And I'm telling you, I'm right. I told you the 2007 to 2009 crash was getting ready to start when gold and silver were going to hit our boxes above. And sure enough, and that's why I said I can't wait to update you guys on Sunday. But there is zero reason to be bullish. We did just get another new low on silver, everybody. Over here on the right side of your screen, I'll show you what I mean. Just now on the 1 minute, there's another low. Again, follow the rules. The only thing you can do is be bearish. You cannot be bullish. Stocks are a 15-minute. Damn, it's going to be boring. So yeah, so those of you guys that are not members, one thing I'm probably going to do, just because I don't like the delay on YouTube so much, is eventually I'm probably going to go jump over to our Discord. And then I might just open the Discord for everybody so you guys can all see it. But it's going to be a very boring stream for many of you. And then True Algo members, again, it should be really, really chill day of not much happening. Right now I'm just checking our Discord. I'm just typing you guys. Give me 1 second to send everybody a message. All right, cool. I reached out to you guys. You're welcome. Anyone else have any questions or things I can help you guys with? Gonna be a bunch of hurry up and wait. But one of the biggest things that like I would appreciate you guys saying, especially if you ever think there's BS, is, and True Algo members, I'm more talking to you. I can't convince the people who are not members, and it's not my job. I care about helping you all, not them. When they become members, as you guys all can tell them, all I will do is try to help them be successful. Do you guys see the NFP candle? Do you see what I was talking about? Do you see how small the NFP candle is overall comparative to price currently? So yeah. Gold, reminder, is still neutral, Andrew. I know that we were talking about like it's hitting our daily trend box, but like we can't do any. So I know you're not a member, bud, but like just listen. We don't play gold the way you do. And my goal, hopefully, is to help you not play gold the way you do. We use 30-minute candles. And for anyone that tells you that time frame is too long, ask 95% of people who trade gold, and they're going to tell you they use the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and the 5 minute. And that is exactly why 95% of people lose. So with this candle right here, and you can write this down, on gold, if gold closes below 3104, that is going to be a short opportunity during the New York session. And that's all you have to remember. You cannot get a bullish confirmation near any of these two boxes right here. Does that make sense, Andrew? Because if you get a bullish confirmation, it's going to close there. So then all you have to do is remember a bearish close below 3104 is going to be shorts as an opportunity, again, just from a demo and paper trade perspective. And then if you want longs, you have to have a bullish candle close, which right now it would be guaranteed a bullish candle close above 3121. If you remember those two things, you're going to be fine today. Again, from a demo and paper trade purpose only. Shorts below close. Remember, you have to understand, this is why we teach our members and hopefully help you. It's about waiting for the candle to close, because You might be like, oh man, right now it's below that 31.02 that he said to short, but it was a couple of minutes ago down there. And then look, it shoots right back up. You got to wait for the candle to close. So every 30 minutes, look to see if we close below 31.2. Every 30 minutes, look to see if we close above 31.20, and then you won't get caught in that consolidation area. I'm not going to show you the XAU versus USD because you guys are using the CFD charts, not the futures charts, and the CFD charts are managed by the brokers themselves. They're managed their spreads, and they are not going to be accurate. Look up Google searches about your brokers with CFD related. You should just use the futures chart, even if you have to execute on a CFD. Crypto, we're getting some more consolidation after that win on ETH. Unless Bitcoin closes below that box, then there will be zero reason to close or be worried about the long positions. But ETH did hit profit. Man, Microsoft is gunning for it. So there's a lot of people that took advantage of longing Microsoft at the low. I'm just trying to see if it's also at the 2024 highs. Almost. That's 2023. Jesus, man. Like True Algo members, it's hard to explain how excited I am to do the Sunday update with you all. Oh, it's going to be fun. Gold's pushing down again, Andrew, if you were asking, bud. Check the forex side. Still getting a lot of bullish momentum now on that DXY reversal, and you can see that bearish reversal here on the euro. The euro closes below the green, then that would still be a valid bullish confirmation because, sorry, I was reading a note, because you're using the daily system to guide you. Gold still bouncing around. We're still 12 minutes from the next close, so can't do anything. You guys, again, so we've already had the second NFP candle start. Look at the size of the candles, True Algo members. Does it make sense about helping you guys out with that? Like, usually with NFP, everyone here, you guys are used to price literally going parabolic up or down, right? It's just so good with our system that, like, we are so far trended bearish with True Algo that I told you we can't do anything. And when the markets agree, it's the best feeling in the world. There's your NFP. It's nothing. Oh, it's such a hype. Apollo, make sure if you look in the announcements channel, bud, you need to watch my Generational Wealth, or just literally just everybody go watch my Sunday stream from last week. I can read you. The link is on there in the announcements channel, and listen to what I say about markets. Like, it was exact. I told all of you guys this entire week, we had that cross. We are going to start the week and go bullish. Like, just to show you guys like how good True Algo is. Like, this is the week. Look at how it started, guys. We come in on Monday during the New York session, right at New York Open, we pop our weekly box to the low side. All those traders during New York session short, only to short into a box that we're supposed to bullishly reload, and then straight vertical. By the way, this is all in the Monday session. Literally talking about over 200 handles, not ticks, handles. That's 800 ticks. And then from here, we get set up these shorts, and then you guys had that massive move. Everyone now is going to tell you that this move up here was a bull trap, which they're all lying to you because they didn't have shorts from here in the first place. All those mentors, all those people who post on X and Twitter, they're lying to you because they're calling it a bull trap now. You can't call it a bull trap 3 days later. Does that make sense? Those are the same people who went long here and didn't tell you that. Now, you might be like, well, why did we reverse bearish when that Wednesday night? And you guys all think it's related to tariffs and stuff like that. Like, look, I just want to show you something with our system. And I showed, remember BT, one of the members you guys see in chat, he was asking about the targets. We teach this to our True Algo members. When you guys join here, you're going to have this, okay? Stay with me. Let this load. There's one more thing that needs to load, okay? Just give me a second. Right here. You see lots of things on your chart which might confuse you, but I want to show you something. You see this right here? We have brand new monthly targets. And now you tell me, when we started the month, are they bullish or are they bearish? And they're bullish, right? So you need to get to a bearish box to get to them. Now, even more importantly, what I teach all of our members is, you see this yellow, and it might be hard for you to see, but True Algo members, this is a great learning opportunity. That is a weekly True Algo beacon. You see the words on the screen? When that printed on Monday, there was only a 15% chance for it to be hit. That means, and what I teach all of our members, and you guys can call me out if I lie to you, which I do not do. There's no benefit. We have no affiliate links like everybody else does, and that's how they make their money. That is the weekly beacon target, and it is bullish. And what do I teach you guys? If it is the weekly version, you need to get to the opposite direction, so the weekly bearish box. And then that's when you get into a bullish confirmation, and then that can become a target. And look what price does with that weekly target that we've had on here since Sunday. And then you see the closes. It's incredible. It's going to take a while to do the replay button, so I'm just going to shut that replay off. But let's look right here at my terrible drawing. Watch the close on that target. And there's the line. Look at the close of the candles. And this is, again, the guy, Andrew, who was asking about gold, wanted me to look at the XAU chart. And my goal is to help him, even though he's not a member. Look at that, guys. And then look right here at the close. It's unbelievable like how effective the system is at getting us there and then reversing from it. It's fantastic. Microsoft's going to be the first thing that flips markets bullish over here. Center right, True Algo members. Silver and gold. Silver did not push down and put a new low, and I don't think gold did either. No, not yet. It's close. Really, really bullish reversal here on DXY. Could be quite the long opportunity on DXY higher for the week. Like this could be the low for the month of April. Oh, it's going to be fun. True Algo members, I've said this 3 or 4 times now. I know a bunch of you guys jump in late. Please go look at that post that I just did in the macro side. I'm going to tag it again. I know I don't like to tag you guys a lot. Okay, cool. I just tagged you all again. So Tim, the system does work on, so here, I'll do it. I don't like doing it, but I will. The reason why I don't like doing CFDs is because you guys have to understand, the CFD brokers are not backed the way the CME is, or the COMEX or the NYMEX. They can do whatever they want to the spreads. They can do whatever they want to the chart. So what that means is, if you guys look at those CFD charts, you think the price action looks the same that it would on a real broker like this, like the futures charts, but it doesn't. So I'll still show you. Our system works on it. Like, you don't have to do what I'm asking. So you guys can like pick the broker if you want. Just let me know. I'll just put Owanda because it's the very first one. And so like here's left side of your screen is the gold futures chart. And then the right side of your screen is the XAU chart, the CFD. Our system works fine on that. Just like if you're a forex person, I'll put up the Owanda version or whichever one you want. But look, this is the CFD version. And as you can see, the same exact 2 stacked boxes on gold stop price immediately. And then there's your bearish reversal with True Algo. And as you can see here, the futures chart is digging deeper, but the CFD chart has further to go. So, Andrew, if you're here, and I don't like doing this because I don't use the CFD charts. We use the futures charts. The CFD version is any type of bearish close below 30.70, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, if you guys don't look up information about CFD brokers, they do not operate under the same laws that others do. They don't have to do that. So There's a reason why they trade on, they make you trade on their systems and stuff like that. There's a very big reason. And if you start Google searching, you'll learn real quick. So that with futures, you have to pay for the data. So that already puts you ahead of like the 95% of traders, because the 95% of traders can't get over that $7 paywall or $30 paywall for futures data or something like that. So anyways, hope that helps you out, XAU people. I'll show you guys the same thing on forex side. It's like if you're on forex over here, right side of your screen, that's a CME Euro. It's the best version, the 6 series that you should be using. But you as a retail trader are probably using FXCM or Rwanda. And you'll see our boxes do exactly as designed on the right side of my screen. And there you go. Does that make sense? So the boxes still are on there. It's just my job is to teach you and make you stop using. And here's probably the best example. You ready? Watch. Let me show you something. If you're a forex trader, left side of my screen, I want all of you guys to look at this real quick. This is a bullish candle to go long. Everybody see that? Do you see how you lose? Immediately. The very next candle you lose. Now, look at the right side of my screen. This is the futures chart. This is the CME version. This is the version that doesn't destroy you intentionally like a CFD broker will. No offense to the brokers. They can just do whatever they want. Look here. The same exact close, guys. Do you see how we did not close bullish above that box? So every retail trader at right around midnight tonight, or yesterday, sorry, went long and they got destroyed. And if you're on the CFD chart, you would have went long too. But True Algo does what it does best. The futures data is the best reliable data there is. And that is where you should be getting out of your long positions and looking for reasons to short. Hopefully that's enough of a selling point why you guys should be very careful with your CFD brokers. Again, we are here to teach you, unlike other places who are just there to feed you an affiliate link. Also, if you guys didn't know this, when you use somebody's affiliate link, they can see every trade you take. So if you don't want people knowing your business, you might want to not use their affiliate link. So you learned something today. We're about to have our next close here in 2 minutes. And Rab is correct. Like I said that earlier, guys, you can watch our futures charts and then you can execute on whatever your broker requires. But you don't need to see the boxes on the CFD chart. You can literally just operate on the futures chart. We did get another new low on silver just a second ago. Oil's hovering. Crypto, we're starting to get a little bit of a bullish push up. Does anybody have any crypto altcoins you want me to look at? We can try to see if the True Algo system failed or allowed good opportunities. Just name a crypto coin and I'll pull it up. Yeah, and it's things like that they don't want to tell you guys, because think about it. All of you guys on prop firms, you're not trading on futures, are you? You're literally trading on CFDs. And again, I'm not trying to hate on everyone. Everyone's got to do what they got to do. But there's a reason why prop firms exist on CFDs and not on futures. That's why the rules. That's why you have to trade on their platforms. That's why you have to learn their interfaces, because it always puts you behind the curve. And it's just ironic because the amount of money it takes to keep re-upping your prop firms is much cheaper if you guys just had your own small account. But I digress. XRP. I don't even know what PIU is. It has to be a coin that we actually track. So I'll move it to the right side of the screen. I'll start with XRP. That is one that we have in our system. We have about 90 crypto coins. We don't have all of them. All of our system is coded independently. So it's not like everything. So again, if you're an XRP trader, look at the right side of my screen, guys. Just showing you again how good the system is. XRP, at the very bottom. Look, if you were longing XRP at 2.09, you got destroyed. You see it? You should have been looking for reasons to short, because this is the very first short confirmation on XRP right there. So you would have been able to short from 20868 all the way down to 2.01. That's a 3% move with zero leverage. And then, if worse, you woke up and you saw XRP was lower than the daily open, and you woke up and you're like, "Ooh, I'm going to short XRP. It's red. Retail traders, you tend to follow the color of the candle only to get destroyed. This is where you take profit on your shorts at 2.02 and then go long right here at 2.04, which, by the way, this is the same exact area on Bitcoin and ETH. So if you would have went long from a demo and paper trade perspective, guys, like I told you 30 minutes ago, you would have won on XRP. And that's another almost 1 or 2% with no leverage. I don't know what PIU even is, so we might not have it in the system. Definitely not. There's probably not a chance. I don't even know what that thing is. Also, this is another thing just to... Is this the right one? No, this is PIP. What is PIU? There it goes. Nah, man. That thing does not exist. And it's not worth it. Especially it's not even on every broker. I'd be very careful with a coin like that. Also, yeah, I'm not going to. I digress. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. I can't type, though. Let these long positions keep playing out. We're about to get a new high on Bitcoin and we already got our new low on Tether. So crypto's going perfect from the stream. I know many of you guys in here, you're not crypto traders, but this again is an opportunity for you to call me out that I don't know what I'm talking about. True Algo members, I'm going to keep pushing you guys. Please, I can't help these people the way I can help you guys. Please read what I tagged you in our system on Discord. So bearish confirmation now on gold. And then we do have a bearish confirmation on silver. And we did get a new low on silver, everybody. Literally just 1 minute ago. It's another new low. Oil, you can't do anything. Russell, we still haven't even broken through the trend box. It's just going to be a bunch of hurry up and chill. But hopefully that was helpful, everybody. But gold, you guys did get a new bearish confirmation. You have a very close take profit too. So just be conscientious. This is the average move right here on gold. So we've already retraced. And then you're in the bearish trend box. This isn't an area that I would be going crazy. You can see the average move is here, but the take profit would be the next box. And then this is a very wide stop. So this is not somewhere where like I would take a normal position size, if anything. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you're like, let me show you how to do this live. So like if this is the average move on gold, and if you were to say like, where's the stop? If you're taking a short from this box here. So that means your stop loss has to extend here. Those of you that are not members are going to say this is insanity, and I actually get that. So like if you're someone who trades minis or lots, then you need to use a percentage of it because you have to be ready for a play to do something like this. So when comes to sizing in our retracement strategy, if this is normally your entrance for like, and I'll just use a mini because I think that's easier, then enter 1/10 of it so that you can have 9/10 of it up here. That puts the rest of the entrance up by your stop loss. And then you see how it goes from being a negative play to a positive 6R. I teach people with our system to use a retracement strategy to improve a position if they're worried about stops or things like that. And so that's what you would go for. The only thing is you can't guarantee it's going to get up here. We want to improve the position. And again, a negative play turned into a 6.5R would be something that we would go for. Cool? Hope that helps. But this is not somewhere that I'm looking to play gold down at. No new confirmation on DXY or the Euro. There is a potential that the New York Open, we could get a bullish confirmation here on the Euro and a new bearish confirmation on DXY. But DXY has to close below this box, everybody. We did get a new high on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin now up about $650. We did get a new low on Tether. That means all of you altcoins, your altcoin should be going up. So hope that helps you guys. And these indexes are going to keep creeping up. And as Tim just said, he's correct. I've seen some of our members on some of the sketch brokers that they're on. They have 60 to 80 tick spreads. Now, you guys don't have our system. Some of you don't realize that. And this is why I laugh about CFDs sometimes. And some of what these prop firms use is some of the spreads are the actual average win. So the broker is spreading your play big enough that they know on average you will always lose. It's insanity. So again, that's why I will always push our members to at least track on the futures data, and then you guys can make whatever decision you want as far as execution. but you should be charting and aggressively watching the futures charts. All right, cool. So for all of you guys on here, I'm going to jump off now because there's nothing that's going to be gained from me sitting on this stream. Because I'm just going to help members, and the rest of you who are not members are just going to keep asking, go long or short, and there's nothing to do here. And True Algo members, the markets, we should just be chill for the rest of today unless we get bullish closes over here. So I'll come over to our other side. I'll talk to you guys about some things that I'm looking at. For the rest of you, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you guys, let me type it right here. Like, I mean this because I might go live on our Discord to help you guys if markets do start acting aggressive. But right now, there's 0 things to do. So like a lot of your other places you guys have been, they will all change their time frames right now. They'll change indicators. They'll change their strategies. They'll talk to you about intermediate time frames versus small time frame versus large time frame moves. And all they're trying to do is create some type of position on the screen for you so that you think that they can always do things. With us, we teach you rules. And no offense, most traders are naive and young in their trade. They're not like young by age. They're young by how long they've been in markets. They think because they're on the charts, they deserve to win and they deserve to get a move. That's not how markets are. So we play by our rules. There is no way to get a bullish confirmation anywhere down here. We've just had shorts all day today that have been absolutely fantastic. And I'm talking from the Asia session. You guys can see up here in the top left. So like right now, I'm just going to be wasting time just sitting here with you guys on YouTube, boring you. So I'd much rather, I'm going to go to Discord. I'm going to help our members so they can ask questions. And then all you guys need to do is I'm posting the link right now. Just click our Discord, that link right there, join it. And then I know most of you guys are probably on there, but you can always ask questions on the free side. But if markets start going nuts, like really, really parabolic in a single direction, I'll go live in our Discord on the free side so you guys can be a part of that as well. But as of right now, there's nothing to do, and I'm going to bore you all. And markets should be boring, by the way. But all right, folks, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. The biggest thing that I want you guys to take from this, because it's really important to me, I told you that NFP, judging by where it was in our system, and the fact that True Algo said we couldn't do anything, that NFP could be boring. And because True Algo said, listen, man, we can't go long for NFP, there's nothing to do, and we've already extended past level 7s, there's nothing to do. And look where NFP is. We are almost at the opening of NFP. We are right now 9 handles above NFP on the ES. And that's something to be aware of. All right, folks, I appreciate you. I hope that I was helpful. I apologize that markets are boring. They were not boring for us to get down here, but right now, if you're on the stream, it's very boring for you. Cool. All right, folks, take care. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Later.